Hello everyone, this is Brandon Watts from BrandonWatts.net. If you've been keeping up with my blog lately, then you've probably noticed that I've been helping to evangelize a service called scanR. And essentially what scanR is it's a service that allows you to scan, copy, and fax with your camera or your camera phone. When you think about it, usually most of us have one or the other with us at all times. So we can do a lot more with these devices. They're on us, they're available, and we can really extend the functionality that we're used to with these devices thanks to scanR. So what do we want to do with scanR? Well, we have documents, we have whiteboards, and we have business cards, and we want to take that information and really archive it in a digital way and be able to find it, search for it, and have clean, crisp digital copies of that information. Usually that's required going to, say, a Kinko's and scanning, copying, faxing. If we have those devices at home, we can do them there. But it's cumbersome, it takes a while. And the idea is that we can do all of this directly from our phone. It's an interesting idea, and what we're going to show you is how that's done. So I kind of did a quick diagram here on this whiteboard of what scanR allows you to do, and we'll run down it one by one here. So the first thing you have to do is take a picture. Now, whether with your digital camera or your camera phone, you're going to need 1 megapixel resolution for the whiteboards or 2 megapixel for the documents and the business cards. So since I have a whiteboard here, I need a 1 megapixel camera to be able to pull this information into a file that is readable and ready to be processed by scanR. Since my camera phone really doesn't have a resolution as high as 1 megapixel, I'll use my digital camera, so it's 3.2, which is more than enough, and I can take that information and really process it in a good way. Now, once we have that photo that we want to use, we then send it to scanR, and we do that by emailing it, or MMSing the file straight to scanR. The email address that we'll be using is wb@scanr.com, so whiteboard, essentially, at scanr.com. There are different email addresses for each, such as the document and business cards, but in this case, it's wb@scanr.com. So we send that file, and then in about a minute or two, thanks to scanR's fast processing, we receive a PDF file. And this PDF file is legible, it's clean. It's a lot better looking than a picture. So you send something good into scanR, just a regular resolution photo that looks good, 1 megapixel as mentioned here. It takes that picture that you took, pulls out the information, and makes it clean and delivers it straight to you. So you can use it in a way that's really up to you. You have that information, you can archive it, you can search through it, you can organize it in whatever way you like. So that's essentially what we do here. So I'm going to show you how this is done. So I have just a 3.2 megapixel camera here, which is plenty. And what I'm going to do is just take a picture of this whiteboard. So what I do is I go in here and I'm going to line it up just so that it fills the screen with the whiteboard that I want to copy. And then I'll simply take the photo, and now I have it. So this doesn't look as good. This doesn't look as good as what it could look like, and we're going to use scanR to improve it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer the file over to my computer, and then we'll go from there. So I just finished transferring the picture that I took of the whiteboard from my camera over to my computer via USB, and this is what I came out with. As you can see, the image isn't exactly perfect. First of all, the angle isn't just right, and plus we have this border going around the edge of the image that is totally unnecessary. What we really want is we want this main content. We want to pull it out and we want to throw it into a PDF file, and that's what scanR allows us to do. So now we'll just compose a new message and we'll send it to wb@scanr.com, and then in the body of the message we'll throw in the image that I just took. So there it is, toss it in there, and there we have it. We have an email message that is ready to go. So we'll just send that off and we're done. Now scanR is going to take that image, clean it up, and throw it into a file that is much more appropriate for what we want. I just received an email back from scanR, and they've included the cleaned up version of the file that I just sent them. Now this is what it looks like. As you can see, this PDF file really does speak for itself. scanR's done an excellent job with it. It's not only clean, but it's also very easy to read, and it's ready for digital preservation right away. Now, I've just shown you the whiteboard functionality that scanR has to offer. We haven't even gone in depth with the document and the business card functions. So what I would recommend that you do is go to scanR.com, give these things a try, and see what you think. I'm sure you're going to find scanR to be a resource that you use on a very regular basis.